We're here with Claremont-Mudd-Scripps, who won in 4 sets against UT Dallas. Coach Vlasic, Clara Madsen, and McKenna. Why can't I get that? McKenna Warner. Coach, we'll start with you. Just give your thoughts on the match. Obviously, a great 4-set match. You guys came out on top.
Yeah, I feel like that was an entertaining one for everyone involved, players, coaches, fans. It was really a ton of fun to be in there. I think we've been waiting a year for that match and been thinking about it, and 3 days getting here and thinking about it and kind of stirring over it. It was nice to finally get out there and play. But credit to Dallas for just coming at us, and a ton of credit to our girls for responding. I thought it was a good response.
McKenna, good luck.
I was going to say, your team came off of a 16-game winning streak, now 17, but out of that first set, Dallas came out and took set 1. What was going through your guys' minds as you guys had to play from behind for one of the few times this season?
I'll take it. I think a lot of it was a lot of jitters we have a lot of returners from last year, and just working out what happened last year and making it like a new game and taking each point for what it is. And then the second game we kind of just came together, took each point like point by point, I guess. Do you have anything else to say?
I think, like you mentioned, just coming off like a really strong second half of our conference, especially kind of towards conference playoffs, the very end of the second round, we were playing like pretty flawlessly, and we were kind of in this groove of blowing teams out and winning by a lot in 3. And I think we really had to adjust our mindset that playoffs is an entirely different game. It's gritty, it's like scrappy, it's ugly, it's tight. And so I think that kind of towards maybe the 3rd set, after we got the 2nd set win under our belt, I think that we kind of adjusted our mindset and realized that that's what it's going to be like. And I think that once we get to that mental place, I think we're a really good team in that spot. So I think it was just getting there, and then just kind of being able to ride out those tight points.
Yeah, Claire, we can touch a little bit more on that 3rd set. That really seemed to be, obviously the 4th set was a tough set. That 3rd set seemed to be a little bit of a turning point.
Yeah.
2 very even sets, and you guys really took control of the 3rd set. What changed there? Claire, why don't you lead us off this time?
I think that they scouted us very well, and I think that they knew our weaknesses, and especially with the hitters, they kind of knew where we like to go, and they were wrapping that up in the block very well. And so I think it took us a little while to kind of get away from our more comfortable swings that were really successful in the past but weren't going to be successful there, and kind of start getting into these new swings and shift our offensive perspective a little bit. And so I think in that 3rd set, I think we kind of got there, and I think we started getting comfortable in that spot, and I think that kind of helped us in the 4th set when it got tight and we were behind. I think that we were able to kind of lean on that.
From a defensive perspective, it was a lot more of playing loose. When we play tight, our defense just tends to do just interesting things and not what we're trying to do. So kind of just talking to each other more, stopping their runs when they were starting to make runs that they did in the 1st game. We kind of stopped them more in that 3rd game. Right away, we didn't let them get streaks of points, and that really helps with our composure.
Coach, defense just seemed unbelievable on tonight. You guys really just made it hard on them to get any sort of points. Touch on the defense tonight and what they were able to accomplish.
Yeah, I mean, it's no surprise. That's actually our strength. I think a lot of teams look at us, look at our size, look at how physical we are. They look at our offense. I mean, our hitters can definitely swing with the best in the country. But what we talk about in our gym, and I think where we really rely on our defense, and we make it hard for teams. And when you're physical on the net, you should have good defenders behind, and you should be able to make plays. And I thought we were a little sloppy in the 1st set and even at the start of the 2nd set, and we've kind of found our groove, and really the defense answered. And you look at those last 5 points, we're down 22-20, 5-1 run, all based on defense, all based on positioning and making the adjustments. And a ton of credit to the girls, because that was all them. They were talking about it on the court, they were communicating during the point, after the point. At that point it's on them, and they certainly owned that.
Coach, you chat on this. Obviously, looking ahead, you guys are going to the semifinals. You're either going to get Southwestern or Whittier, which is about to tip off here shortly. Just tell us what you're looking forward to tomorrow. Obviously, getting to this point, and what should be a great matchup against one of these great teams in this fantastic regional.
Yeah, I mean, we're here to play, so it doesn't matter who we play. I feel like we can prepare based on watching this match, watching film. Our players have shown a tremendous amount of responsibility in executing game plans and feeling comfortable. So it doesn't really matter who's on the other side of the net. If they have the information, we feel like we're the better team.
Guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.